YouTube, it's your boy Mike T's back at you with another video. So if you follow me in any of my groups, you probably seen where I did the Snoop Dogg, the tribute to Snoop Dogg on a royal blue hoodie. The hoodie came from Circle Clothing, which I'm about to use Circle Clothing again to do this Dr. Dre tribute hoodie. And I'm gonna take y'all on steps on how I create something from a blank canvas. Just using like some of their quotes, the brands that they may have been on or the labels they may have been on, and then utilizing like the empty spaces on the arms and the back of the hoodie as well. So y'all ready for this journey to get started? Let's tap in. So before we tap all the way in, let's talk about a few things. Hey yo, it's cooling off. My door is open over there. I apologize for the background noise. But here's a WWF shirt tribute that I did for my cousin. I guess they're getting ready to have like a WrestleMania or their thing, WrestleMania. You can see I sublimated on some glitter. But the middle part is what I want to focus on. This right here is soft. There's no loudness to it. There's a great feeling, hand feel to it. And hey, hands down, I've been using this for over a year to get the job done. If you're looking to sublimate on dark colors, this is what it is. A lot of folks ask me. Now you can also sublimate on glitter and other various things, but when it comes to dark colored fabrics and they want that soft feel, this is the product that I use. Link will be in the description. So I thought it'd be wise of me to drop a few gems on y'all about Dr. Dre. Yo, Dr. Dre was originally with a group called NWA, Blanks with Attitude. They came out, I think it was like 5 or 6 deep. I'm not gonna name all of the rappers that was with them, but just know when they came out, they broke the sky, literally, with chart-topping records, At the Police, a few more to mention, but I don't think I can mention because I am on YouTube and I'm trying to keep this child friendly. Just know Dr. Dre has produced some of the greats, some of the instrumentals behind Tupac, Snoop Dogg, Eazy-E. The list just goes on and on. Not just rappers neither. I'm talking about he's done tracks for some of your popular R&B artists. He's worked for so many people, yo. When I say this guy is amazing, this guy is amazing. After he got done with his music career, this man ventured off into something else and became a multi-billionaire. This guy, yes, Dr. Dre, being that he had made beats and had listened to headphones for years and years and years, wanted to come out with the perfect headphone, which is the Beats headphone. Man, Dr. Dre has had a lot of success. But y'all, let's talk about the materials we are about to use on this Circle Clothing hoodie. So the materials that we're going to be using to make this Dr. Dre shirt is some Econo transfers, which if you don't know, transfer vinyl. Affiliate link is below. Go grab you some Econo V. This is going to be my background, actually the border of his face as well. I might implement this somewhere else. Econo stretch. White's gonna play off the background. For the arms, I'm thinking I might rock it. But I just love this blue, this royal blue. It has a certain bling to it, you know what I'm saying? You can get all of these products at Econo Transfers. Hit the link in the description. Tell them your boy Mike T sent you. Here's the Dr. Dre face that we're gonna use. I believe I got this one off of Etsy. You can get it for like $3. I don't draw everything, guys. Go to Etsy, get the file, pay the little $3, get it, cut it out, make you a custom shirt. I'm gonna be putting this on the front of this Circle Clothing. Now, let's talk about Circle Clothing real quick as well. If you're looking for that soft inner fleece with that double wall hoodie and that guaranteed premium feel, hands down, look no further. Circle Clothing, they got you covered. Hit the links in the description. But we're gonna transform this blank canvas into something similar like that. Let's get to it. So I'm doing a little work on Dr. Dre. You already know, Mr. Chronic himself. And I just threw an offset around him because the border is going to be white. And I'm going to leave this black on the inside, the actual character of his face. I'm just going to hit that down because I want it to, I want the offset to be a little bit closer. I think it's a little bit too far out. And I just tap it once. I don't go click happy because one, my Mac can't catch up with it. Two, sometimes the lines get super close. And that's not what I'm looking for. So that red border that you see around Dr. Dre's face is actually going to be white. And then it'll have the blue from the circle clothing hoodie sticking through on his face. But you'll still be able to see the black outline of Dr. Dre's face if you're following along. Hey, if y'all need help on the Silhouette Cameo Design 4.3 or 4.4, there's plenty of people out here doing it, not just myself. Now, I do offer one-on-one classes and 30 minutes to an hour consultation. Just hit the links in the description below. But go check out Silhouette Anonymous, or AKA Honestly Speaking. She is the professor when it comes to the silhouette. She does this stuff every day. She also holds weekly classes where you can learn how to get the most out of your silhouette design studio. Once again, you can either hit the links in the description, holla at your boy, or head on over to Honestly Speaking, aka Silhouette Anonymous. So we're going to chop down this glitter down the sides, and we're going to chop down this Dr. Dre image, which is going on the front. We have our silhouette back here cutting up Dr. Dre. I'm going to get everything positioned. I'm also going to heat up Walleye. For those who don't know who Walleye is, let me formally introduce Walleye to you. Walleye is the Walla press from Heat Transfer Warehouse, and it's well built. Slide out drawers at two different entry points. Hold on, you can right here if you like a pro with it, but if you ain't to, all the way out here, there you go. You can line and put it on up. This way it avoids your fingers from hitting the top platen right here. It's built Walla tough, literally. It's an auto open. Heats up in 10 minutes, I do believe. Your boy, aka The GOAT, T-shirt Side Hustle, just did a review. Go holler at him. Go check his video out where he does a thorough explanation over the Walla presses. But that's Walleye over there. Say hi, Walleye. Walleye says hi. All right, y'all. Let me do some more prep work, and I'll bring you back on camera. All right, so we got our the Chronic album, actually, the size that we want. Right here is Caesar Glitter. I'm going to use that to sublimate on. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to set down this image without creasing it. And we're going to do this in a two-step process. First, we're going to tack down that sublimation glitter, Lord. Well, I guess it could be a form of sublimation glitter. We're going to lay down that silver glitter from Caesar, and then we'll tap that for about 10 seconds or so, not too long, not even 10 seconds. I'm going to say 8 seconds, just long enough to make sure that the actual vinyl adheres to the shirt. That way, we can come back and layer this on top. Now, the reason we're going half the time or a fraction of the time is because this is somewhat similar of a layering job. And whenever you're doing layering, you know, this stuff tends to shrink. So you gotta do your due diligence. If you're unsure on how much it shrinks or how much room that you may need, it's best to cut both of the actual materials that you're using the same size, or one just a little bit bigger than the other. So when I say that, I mean the border around this right here is just a tiny smidget bigger than the actual image that I have here. Now, will it hit dead center? We're planning on it, and we're definitely measuring for it. I'm using the center of the collar, as you can see, to line it up, and I'm hanging it on. I'm hanging the hood off. That way it won't interfere with any of the pressing action. But the idea is to tack this down first, then come back over it with this. And yeah, there will be a little bit of the shiny border, but It adds to the overall effect of this custom hoodie. Trust me, practice makes perfect. If you don't get it the first time, try again. If you don't get it the second time, try again. If you don't get it the third time, still try again. Don't let it just defeat you. Don't fall out. Hey, how's y'all day going? By the way, hopefully everybody's having a blessed, productive day and all is going in your favor. Remember, only you can stop you. So I got walleye going up to 380 degrees. We're going to press for 45 seconds. I have my Dr. Dre The Chronic taped down. Make sure you guys tape that up the right side up. I've had instances where I've actually taped it on backwards because I am loading my garment or my substrate on backwards. Make sure that you guys do your due diligence and double, triple check. I've messed up probably like 3 to 5 shirts recently, not checking that. I get done with everything and I go to do this little last part right here and find out that I didn't put the image on upside down. That's because, one, I have never been a screen printer. 2, I adapted the screen printer method from T-Shirt Side Hustle, and I seen him doing it, and it was just something to me that I had to master, especially when I didn't have a slide-out drawer. But now that I got one, it's no worries, and I've actually learned how to load it on, center it, put it on properly. But let's get into the quote that we're going to put up under Dr. Dre on the back. So, the quote that's going to go underneath Dr. Dre's picture is, "And even when I was close to defeat, I rose to my feet. My life is like a soundtrack I wrote to the beat." Dr. Dre. If you know what song that's from, go ahead, drop it in the comment section. But Walleye was just over here singing to me, and you know what he told me? I'm ready. So what we need to do, because this was on pretty firm, and this is a thicker substrate, is we need to loosen our tension a little bit. So let's do a little test on that. Ooh. Lefty loosey. Righty tighty. Lefty loosey. Okay. I don't want to do it too many times because, all right, that's good. Hand pressure right there. You end up doing it too much, you will ghost your image. You definitely don't want to ghost your image. Yo, did y'all check out Squad Creative Podcast? We had Gina Gill this week. We also got No Time to Wait coming Tuesday. And Saturday, I'll let you know when it gets a little bit closer. But y'all tap in to Squad Creative Podcast. We're on YouTube. We on Instagram. We on TikTok. I think we on Twitch. I think we here. I initially stopped to jump myself. Even though I did tape it down, I do not want no ghosting. So we're going to slide her right on out at the second level. Remove our butcher paper. Oh, yeah. Since y'all can see down there. VibrantVibesink. Video coming soon. Yeah. Shameless plug. All right, let's try to get this up off of here while it's this hot. Woo! Tell you what. That heat ain't no joke. All right. And that was the release. This is not Vibrant Vibes paper. This is still that cheap Amazon paper I'm trying to get rid of because your boy bought a lot of it. I need to get rid of it. No, I'm just ranting. But there's that little extra border, and I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to cry about. Don't worry about the extra border. It adds character to the shirt. But you know who that is when you see it. It's the DRE. But yeah, it came out pretty fuego. So now, let's move on to adding some more pop, some more flair to the hoodie. Once again, this is a custom hoodie. You putting your all into it. You're trying to get a profit from it. And I'm just trying to help you guys turn bland into wow. You did that? Yeah. With Circle Clothing. So while it's at 320 degrees, and we're going to press for 15 seconds on medium pressure. Right here you can see I got Dr. Dre's face. I'm actually going to have his quote coming out of his mouth. So you guys are going to see that. Remember, with layering, you're going to go half the time. This vinyl will shrink. Once again, I said do your due diligence to find out how much it will shrink. Get you a test subject and try that. But The first layer that's going to go on is the white, which is the background of Dr. Dre. Try to one hand gang, y'all. The placement for Dr. Dre's face is right up underneath the circle right here. And I just traced it from the hood. From the hood to this little threaded circle. Straighten it out a little bit. Then I'm going to close. That's Econo V Stretch. So this is like a warm to kind of cool peel. I'll let it completely cool down. That's just my preference. Do what works best for you. Ah, it's hot. All right, so while that cools, I seem to have something up here on my top platen step. Yo, we gotta clean this up somehow. Make sure that this right here, this top platen, is not pulling on your transfer because it will ruin your design. I've had it happen a couple of times. I think it's because I've been doing sublimation. That might be the issue. All right, y'all, so I had a little blooper when I pulled up the heat press, and I like to show it all. I like for y'all to be able to see it so you can learn from my mistakes, because I make the mistakes so you don't have to. So if you watch what I do and you see that I made a mistake, I'm going to show you right then and there how to fix it. When I lifted up the platen, this actually was stuck to the platen. This carrier sheet was stuck, and it caused that on Dr. Dre's outline. Boom, boom, boom. So this is an offset. I'm going to offset my offset by just placing Dre in here, but trying to cover up where it didn't actually offset, if that makes sense. Hopefully it made some type of sense. And I'm looking at the top and the bottom because it has to look somewhat right. Now I'm putting words over it, but I still want that offset to not look so crazy. This is where it's supposed to go, but like you can see this right here, that's a no-go for me. So I have to figure out a way to scoop that up. I like it there. And I decided that my quote is going to go off to the corner, hanging directly off of him, as if he's speaking it right now. And that's going to be the back piece. So we're going to go ahead and tack this down. Remember, we're doing layering, so we're going half the amount of time. Shout out to the T-Gang. They can't really see you because of the light. My bad, y'all. And we're going to press this at 320 degrees for about 7 seconds. Now, this is also a warm peel, but I'm going to let it cool all the way down. This is the stretch version from Econo V. Ooh, that is hot. And there's definitely something up here sticking. I have to figure out what it is. But there's Dre. I'm gonna let him cool down. Caught it before it messed up this time. And I will show the last part, which is putting the quote on there. And for the final version and the completed version, you'll have to just tap into Squad Creators group, or on my Instagram, or on Squad Creators Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. Be right back. All right, y'all. So I'm going to cover it with another Teflon sheet, despite having this up here. As you can see, that spot right there keeps sticking. I'm not sure what it is. I'm going to have to find some type of cleaner to actually clean that. But there's the Dr. Dre. I fixed where the head messed up. You can barely see it. And there's the quote right there. So the only thing left to do is stamp the arms and stamp this. Now for this press, I'm going to go the full 15 seconds. As you notice, I can close it easily. There's no need for enormous amounts of pressure. That's only when you're doing like transfers and, you know, you got thinner materials. And I'm just going to press for one more safety press. There will be an issue though. I will have a line from the actual carrier sheet, and I'm going to show you guys how to get rid of that. Hey. right, so for this one, I've had it for a while. I can't remember if it's a cold pill or if it's not, so let's just do a test. Seems to be coming up. Now, when I was talking about the indentation, little piece, but that's neither here nor there. If you look close, there's a press mark from the carrier sheet right here, which I always hate that. So what I normally do to combat that is I just hit it again. Some may say that's overkill, you're overdoing it, but in all my years of doing this, this is just what I do. And it helps get rid of some of the unwanted lines. Pull that back. And that same spot, you can see that line is now gone. So let's take a look. Even though I am adding more, this is going to be the end of this video because this video is excessively long. This is the back, Dr. Dre's face, with a quote. I'm still gonna do the arms, and I can pull it up off of here. And so far for the front, this is what we have. And once again, shout out to my peoples at Circle Clothing Hoodie. If you haven't, go tap in with them. Usually I do show the completely finished version, but like I said, this video is running a little bit long. So I'm gonna add Dr. Dre to the arms, Chronic Green, also Econo, and then Steel DRE, Econo V, white. Then I'm gonna hang it up in this corner over here, so on my next video you will see it. Let's wrap this up though. That's all too though. Yo, there was some hiccups, literally some hiccups in this video while I was recording, and I didn't plan on it. But you know what? Stuff happens. Am I gonna fall? Am I gonna quit? Am I gonna cry? Am I gonna stumble? I'll probably stumble again. I probably will cry one day, but not over this. You know why? Because this is what I do for a living. You learn from your mistakes, perseverance, consistency. You know, stay at it, regardless of whatever is going on around you, behind you, and in front of you, unless it's danger. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. I appreciate your support. My videos are starting to get a little bit more lengthier because I want to show a little bit more of the process. Some of the stuff that you guys very rarely get to see, like mistakes. And guess what? Don't worry about the mistakes. I got you covered. I make the mistakes so you don't have to. But appreciate all my new subscribers. If you haven't, please head on over to Squad Creative Podcast on YouTube. Subscribe, drop a comment, watch those videos. Those people that we bring on drop mad gems. Head on over to Instagram, follow us there. Then slide on over to TikTok, follow us there. And soon we'll be on Twitch. But y'all have a blessed, productive evening, and I hope all stays in your favor. Continue to be great, and until the next one, y'all.